Java. Thank you, Mush. Hey up, it's your boys Daggers and Josh again. We're here for the second episode of Cup of Tea with Ivy.
There you go.
This week we have Christmassy vibes, or Christmassy topics today.
Oh yeah.
But Josh, I've got a very important question for you first.
Yeah, okay.
So, how do you make your cup of tea?
Alright, this is going to get controversial. So, when I make a cup of tea, I don't drink tea that much, I usually make my girlfriend's cups of tea. But when I make either myself or my girlfriend a cup of tea, what I'll do is, you know, get the fucking mug, put tea bag in mug, boil the kettle, and then pour it in. I mean, you saw in the intro, but you pour it in, and then the controversial thing here is sometimes I put the sugar in with the tea bag.
That's what I do, I'm not gonna lie.
But I know a lot of people don't do that, and then my girlfriend doesn't do that. She shouts at me when I put her sugar in before the tea, before the milk or anything else, or the water. But yeah, that's the controversial bit.
Yeah,
like.
well.
And then you put the water in, then you put the milk in, then you give it a wee stir, pull the tea bag out. No, you pull the tea bag out before you put the milk in, because that is a really controversial bit.
Nah, you can put your sugar in first with your tea bag, that's alright. But if you put milk in pre your cup of tea, if you're putting milk in first with your tea bag, then you're putting sugar and fucking water in with it, that's a no-go. For me, it's cup of tea, you get your tea bag, dash that in the mug, stick some sugar in there. Again, controversial. Pour some water in there, mix that stuff up. You know, you gotta get like that nice browny kind of like that colour. You know what I mean?
Well, how brown? Like, how brown though? Because that's also a controversial.
So, well, this tea.
How long do you leave the tea bag in for?
Well, I give it a good stir. So I give it about 8 stirs of a teaspoon.
And then squeeze it against the side.
Squeeze it against the side. Waz it in the bin. Pour in the milk. Mix that shit together.
Yeah,
and it's got to be like a nice light brown. If it's a scale of 1 to 10, I like my cup of teas at 6.
yeah, about that. Because I mean, if it's too watery, it's just going to be a watery mess. You want a nice brown hue.
But I do like sugar in my teas. Like two. If I'm being good, I'll put two teaspoons of sugar in.
Yeah.
But sometimes I've just got to go for that extra spoon. You know, get that little bit of sweetness in there. Rock your teeth a bit.
Well, just to rock your teeth a bit more, a little bit of honey. Teaspoon of honey, give it a whisk.
But if you're putting honey in it, might as well put whiskey in it.
Well, yeah, you could put whiskey in it as well. That's another added bonus. I mean,
I'll sort you cold right like that.
Isn't it?
Coronavirus.
Is it on Elf? Where he puts whiskey in his tea on Elf? Maple syrup. I'm sure at some point he puts whiskey in it as well.
I don't know.
Or rum, or something more Christmassy like what is it? Like not Scotch.
Bourbon, Scotch.
No.
They're the only 2 whiskies I know.
No, like it's wine mixed. It's like
mead.
No, my stepdad told me about it. It's whiskey, but you get whiskey barrels and then you put wine in it. Port. I think port's a bit more Christmassy.
Yeah. That's for you.
Port. Yeah.
Pinkies up.
Ooh, special tea. Ooh. The Queen's tea.
Special brew.
Yeah. Cool. Well, if anybody has any controversies with that, pop them in the comments, and we'll have a good chatter about how you guys make a cup of tea as well.
Yeah. Wicked. So today we've got on the cards. Josh, what is your favourite Christmas song?
My favourite Christmas song. My favourite Christmas song has always been Wizard. And what's the song actually called?
Well, I wish
it could be Christmas every day. Yeah. So yeah, Wizard, Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day.
Why?
Well, that's the thing. I think it's just a childhood memory. It's like, it's one of those tunes where you hear it and it just reminds you of your childhood, man. Like, I always remember as a kid on Christmas Day, and that tune comes on, it's like, that is Christmas. Like, yeah, you've got Mariah Carey, you know, the friggin' mainstream shite, but you know,
Bublé.
Wizard, Michael Bublé, Christ. But you know, Wizard with that tune, for me, is good. But I mean, the music video is to be debated. It was filmed in the 70s, 80s, but you know, I'm not. There's one particular scene, and I'm not too comfortable with it, when he picks up the kid, and the kid's like, he's trying to sing with the kid. Kid doesn't look too interested.
Yeah.
So
does he kiss the kid? I can't remember.
He kisses the kid on the cheek at the end. So.
Yeah. 70s man, fucking hell.
Yeah, that's the 70s for you, I guess. But
I like
love that
you know, driving home for Christmas. Dun, dun, dun. I can't wait to see those
Is that
faces.
Sinatra or someone?
I couldn't even tell you. The thing is with Christmas music is that you don't know the name of the song, you don't even know who sung the song, but you know the entire song, every lyric, word for word. And it's just seasonal and it's a Christmas song. So it has to be Driving Home for Christmas, that is the name of the song. Yeah. Or, I like Wizard as well, to be honest, but I don't even know. That's the problem, I don't even know the names of these songs, I just know the melodies.
No. But I also do like the track by the Pogues. What's that one called?
I have no idea.
No, but you know the one where he screams the F word and it's not fuck, and that's kind of come under recent controversies. Did you see that?
No, I don't even know what you're talking about, to be honest.
No, the Pogues tune. It's like Christmas in New York or some shit.
It rings a bell. Go on, sing it. Go on, give it a
I can't remember.
Yeah, so that's your favourite Christmas song, I see.
Yeah, but I like the Pogues, but it's come under recent controversy because people don't want it played on the radio because it says the word. I'll put it up in text, and I don't know, man. Like I get it, but just blank the word out and get it on radio because it's a good song.
Yeah.
But the dude's teeth on that tune, are horrendously disgusting.
Poor lad, I need to go to the dentist.
I think he did eventually. You know.
Eat too many candy canes at Christmas.
Right.
So Josh, have you got any traditions, family traditions or traditions, you know, Christmas traditions? What are your traditions for Christmas?
So, a couple of traditions I have in my fam is we always have a little diorama, and it's like a load of little buildings, like Victorian buildings. And we build a little diorama.
Like a little village.
Like a little village, and we've got like it's like electronics and stuff. Like so, you've got like kids on an ice rink and they're like going back and forth, and you've got like sleighs coming down the hill, and it's just cool like that. Like for me, especially once I came to uni, going home and seeing Twinkle Down, signals that it's Christmas time for me. And my mum's been sending me like pictures and stuff of like the house being done up with the Christmas trees, and like it's gonna be real nice when I go back and I can see that. But Twinkle Down, that's always been a tradition. Like. That's been a tradition ever since my mum and my stepfather got together, and it's a tradition I'm going to bring into my family too. It's just cool. It's a little village, just a little cute little twinkly village. You get a little bit of felt for the snow, and yeah. And then another tradition is we always play Cards Against Humanity. Me and my stepbrothers, and my mum and my stepdad always play Cards Against Humanity. Have they got a Christmas edition?
Surely they must do. If they haven't, there's a huge.
If they haven't, then
Cards Against Humanity. That's what you do.
Yeah.
Christmas Cards Against Humanity.
Yeah. But yeah, Cards Against Humanity and Twinkle Down. You'd think it's called Twinkle Town, which I used to call it for ages when I was a kid, but my stepfather told me it's called Twinkle Down. So, fools on me as a kid, but Twinkle Down, yeah. What about you?
See, my Christmas traditions. You know the film the Lampoon's Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation. Yeah. I got to do the marathon. It's got to be Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That is the fucking shit, man. Like that is
National Lampoon's.
Yeah, National Lampoon's Christmas. That is the funniest Christmas film I've ever seen in my entire life. Proper, like that is just the dog's bollocks, to be honest.
You know, I don't think I've actually. I've probably seen it as a kid, but I can't remember it. I'm not actually.
It's the scene where he goes sledging. You know, he's got the. Takes his super fast sled. You know, the circular ones, and it's a metal one. He's put a lot of grease on the bottom of it.
Like a bobsleigh.
No, it's one of the discs. You know the disc that you sit on. You like go down the hill and you spin round them and shit. But it's the series like 900 miles an hour through this entire forest. And it's just absolutely brilliant. You know.
Yeah.
Or Elf. And Home Alone 1, 2 and 3. People don't like the third one, but I think it's pretty damn good, to be honest. Yeah, they're my traditions.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Elf's a good one. Elf's like the pinnacle of Christmas, you know it. You've got to at least watch Elf 2 times at Christmas. You know, 2 times. If you've not watched Elf 2 times, you haven't done Christmas.
Man, you're making so much money. It's such a good idea to, either create media that's related to Christmas, because every year when that comes around, if it becomes a part of the culture, then there's so much, you stream so much, even if it's a song, if it's a film. Like, they only come out once a year, but when they do, holy shit.
Well, it's like Michael Bublé built his whole career off of Christmas tunes.
Frank Sinatra too.
You can have one Christmas hit and probably be sorted for the rest of your life, depending on how big that hit is. I think a lot of people wouldn't want to do it just because it's like a vanity thing. But it is a good idea to do like a Christmas tune at Christmas. I think I've seen a couple bands doing it. And I think it'll do them well because it's you've got to align yourself with what's going on culturally. And Christmas is a gigantic cultural celebration, religious or not. It's got a lot of impact with a lot of people. You know what I mean?
I wonder what percentage of Mariah Carey's wage comes from the Christmas period. You know, from streams and whatnot, album sales, or just from being playlisted and put on literally every playlist there is throughout Christmas. Like every single playlist Mariah Carey's on, she must be raking it in. Christmas
she will literally be on every Spotify playlist though.
Every YouTube, Spotify, SoundCloud, like everyone's on it.
Dude.
So yeah.
I mean, did Buble bring out an album this year?
No, but I'm pretty sure his son had cancer last year, so he cancelled all his tour and all of his, you know, everything was going down, which is fair dues.
Oh yeah.
I hope his child's fucking healthy. But yeah, I don't know what he's doing, man. Don't know what he's doing. It's kind of, I need to check him out. I do like Michael Bublé. I actually saw him once in Manchester, and it was a brilliant gig. Holy crap, that guy can conduct himself. Like, you know, he's like, he controls the room. It's the MEN Arena, and he's still like conducting the entire stadium. Everyone's like, ah!
It's like, surely he's like classically trained.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Christmas songs are, for some reason, Christmas song I guess is kind of inherently associated with classical music. But then that's like Charles Dickens in fucking The Christmas Carol, because that's what on all that set as well.
Yeah, that is true actually.
Another tradition actually, Muppets Christmas Carol. Muppets Christmas Carol.
What, from the 70s? Is it the 80s or the 90s?
I don't know, man. But Muppets Christmas Carol. But then also just the original Christmas Carol, which was filmed on black and white. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot about the tradition. My family are gonna all laugh their heads off. So, they're gonna laugh your off too. So the original Christmas Carol, which is filmed in black and white, and I can't remember when it was done, but it was in black and white, so it was like maybe 50s. It's a tradition of my stepdad's that we always watch this at Christmas. So we always used to sit down as kids and get nice and cosy in the living room and put on this old original Christmas Carol. And at the beginning of the film, there's a bell, and the bell tolls, and that's like signifies. I think it signifies the death of Scrooge's mate. I think. Don't quote me on that. I can't remember the story fully, but yeah. And every time that bell would toll, I'd be asleep snoring. Every time, every Christmas, we'd put that film on, and the bell would toll at the beginning. I'd fall asleep. Yeah. And like I'd be snoring all the way through it, and the rest of the family would have to watch it as I snore. So thank you for dealing with that. But yeah, that's another tradition. Can't believe I forgot about that. Yeah, literally. But every Christmas,
must fall asleep every time you hear the bell ring.
It is kind of hypnosis, man. It's weird. it is, but I managed to get through it a couple of years ago, so I redeemed myself, kind of. But yeah.
Can't say I've ever watched it, to be honest with you. Oh, The Night Before Christmas, that's good as well.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Is it The Night Before or The Nightmare Before Christmas? I don't know, it was like Scrooge. I used to watch the Mickey Mouse version with Donald Duck and all that. It was from like the 60s or 70s. That was, it was good shit. Yeah, so what are you looking forward to 2021, Josh? Anything getting your hopes up? Anything exciting? Ready for this?
Fucking life in general, man. Like 2020 has been such a crippling year for a lot of people, and I won't sugarcoat it. People have been sad, man. People have been locked up in their homes. People have died, and like you know, student suicides and stuff, which isn't funny. It's a terrible thing that's happening. But I won't talk about it too much because this is a nice Christmas podcast. But for 2021, man, like I just want to have a much more positive outlook on things, and I want to personally develop a lot of things about me to maybe not react in certain ways, or to just be like just to have more of a straight head when it comes to certain things. And I don't want to be going mental over anything. I have had enough of the sadness and depression that life has taken out of everybody in 2020, and I want 2021 to just be completely different. So my outlook going into 2021, my mindset, my personal mindset, is completely different this year.
You got to find your zen. That's what you're going to do. That's your mission, you know, to find your zen.
Yeah, and I don't always believe in like New Year's resolutions, but if I were to have one, it would be to find myself.
Yeah, that's a good question. New Year's resolutions.
Yeah. But what about you? Yeah, so kind of New Year's resolutions. But what are you looking forward to in 21?
Well, fingers crossed, coronavirus ends. Whether it's with the vaccine, anti-vaxxers, to get the vaccine, to not get the vaccine.
It's all up in the air, but we'll see.
But cultural revolution, man, this shit's coming. Like we've had, like you said, we've had a huge depression. I think we're still going through this huge depression at the moment, culturally. In terms of the music industry, the music scene, no events, literally nothing. Like
the deprivation of culture.
literally, there's been a whole deprived culture. This entire year has just been hibernation for most musicians or working on their projects. So the good thing to look forward to is the fact that. Sorry about that. The camera just died on us. Technology and fucking these batteries, they don't last very long.
One thing I am actually going to do over Christmas is
get a new battery.
Get a new camera battery, but I want to learn how to use and like film with stuff and film like different kind of shots and learn the ins and outs of this camera. Because I've got a beautiful little camera to film stuff.
So next year expect some mega film photography for vibrations.
Some montage, some edits.
Gonna be leveling up, bro. But anyway, where I left off from. So I'm looking forward to the Cultural Revolution. We've been deprived of music. All musicians, nobody's been releasing any projects really. But all the music that hasn't been released this year is being released next year, which means there's going to be twice as much events, twice as much music, twice as many opportunities for musicians, and overall, I think it's just going to be, hopefully we'll set off on the right foot, and everything that we've missed this year, we'll have 2 times next year, if you get what I mean. So it's going to be a mad year as far as I'm concerned. If we get through Corona and things get back on track, and I'm looking forward to the culture, the music industry, the arts, everything,
I think we might have mentioned it in our previous podcast or in one of our other videos.
Yeah.
But it's like, if we track back history, when something like this has happened, when like a global panic has happened, with the Spanish flu in the 1800s or whenever it was, after the Spanish flu, there was the French Renaissance, the art Renaissance. After World War II, you got the 60s. World War II wasn't a pandemic, but same global crisis. Depression. Every time you have a global depression and everything just goes. It's like the stock market. It will eventually start going up, and when it does, it's gonna boom, man. And like you say, so many people have made so much music, and they've hibernated, and they're sitting on these gold mines. 2021, we're gonna see so much more music. We're gonna see people. We're gonna see an outcry for art because people have been deprived of it. And dude, I can't wait.
And on top of that, adding to what you just said as well.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've just forgotten what I was going to say. I've lost train of thought now. I had a really
Cultural
good thing to
Revolution?
say. Yeah, Cultural Revolution, 60s. No, I'll just have to move past it. It'll probably pop up at some random point.
It'll come back.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking forward to in
2021. So things are going to get better. That's as far as I'm concerned. So the hope is up. We're at our peak lowest now, so we're due a fat rise. It's going to be a big ass growth. Yeah.
And just as a little cheeky plug, if artists are struggling with ideas and plans for 2021, come and see us, come get a meeting with us, and we'll get you on track and get you set up to smash 2021, because you've got to step off on the right foot, and we can help you do that. So.
Definitely. Come see the boys.
Innit, man? So, yeah.
So, we'll round up the Christmas stuff now. So, what's going on IV-wise?
What's going on IV-wise? Well, obviously, this year we're finishing our final year of university, getting our degrees. So a lot of the time is spent doing that. But the time that we do spend doing IV, I've had a few consultancies this month. I've spoken to a fella in America. I've spoken to a couple fellas in the UK. And it's been really, really good. It's been quite refreshing to hear their stories and to hit shout out by the way if you're watching, to hear their stories and to sort of get to gist with their careers, and then to give them a bit of help in just what we've been doing is sort of focusing very personally on these people's careers, and I would give them say a few tasks to do which are very specific to their career, so it's all personalised, and they're in our career consultancies if you're wondering, and we've been helping these guys to sort of get on their feet a bit and plan for 2021. Especially this fella from America, he says he's thinking about doing some like video gaming streams to promote his music, to promote his brand, which I think was a genius idea. And if you are a gamer and a musician, it's something you should consider, streaming your games to promote your brand, because your fans will probably watch that. It's been a really good experience just to speak to these guys, and that's kind of what we've been focusing on mainly, just meeting up with people, talking to them, and then also focusing on our content. As you can see, the past month it took a bit of a dip, which we apologise for, but our uni is important to us and our degrees are important to us. And once we've got our degrees, we'll know a hell of a lot more about the music industry and a hell of a lot more about how to help you guys. So, it's kind of a win-win. But yeah, that's what we've been up to.
Yeah, I say I've just been focused on the content. I've been creating a few carousels recently,
man.
so if you guys have any feedback for us and any of the content we create, really would appreciate your insight, because we're trying to make this stuff for you guys, so as long as we're pleasing you and we're delivering value, then, or if we can deliver it in any other way, then please do, keep us informed, because we want it to be, we're very customer centric in that we want you guys to drive this just as much as we do, so if you have any ideas or input or just want to get involved, drop us a message.
We're very open-minded. We're very thick-skinned, so we can take it on the chin. If you guys have got any input, do message us and do let us know, because we really do appreciate that kind of stuff.
So yeah, the ball is rolling.
Oh, yeah.
But as we mentioned, the new year is coming. So come and message us. Come and book a free careers consultancy. It's a 30-minute session. You can book it at a time that suits you.
Yeah. The link will be in the description.
Yeah, the link's in the description or in any of our bios in social medias. But you guys can book that. It's completely free. And ultimately, I can guarantee or wholeheartedly promise you that you'll leave with something you didn't know prior to that.
Yeah.
So go and book this. Huge opportunity. Definitely not one to be missed. So
We want to help you guys, so come see us.
Awesome.
But in terms of like IV's plans for 2021, what's going down, man? What's going down?
Well, we've launched our podcast. We are working on the YouTube right now, so we are going fully digital at the moment. But our plans are launching some new services. We have been doing some research recently, and we've decided on a few new services that we're going to launch that we think you guys are going to find useful. And the one that we're most excited about right now, which will be launching in January. There's no full date. There's no full date. Yeah.
The beginning of 2021.
Networking events for musicians. Not just networking, online networking events. Come and network with different musicians, journalists, photographers, videographers, industry operatives, all from your bedroom. How brilliant does that sound?
And they're free.
And they're free.
So
come and expand your network. Come and get to know people. Open doors of opportunity. So yeah, they're going to be coming soon, and we're probably going to be hosting them on Zoom, so just download Zoom, they're going to be free. You're ultimately going to lead the session with more people, knowing more people, which are going to open more doors, lead to more opportunity, income, monetizing your music, which is going to be awesome. So they'll be launching soon. What else have we got, Josh?
Well, just before that, the reason we want to do online network events is obviously because COVID has stopped most, if not all, live events, and only the ones that are coming back now really don't have that many people going to them because they can't, because of social distancing rules. So the main form of networking that artists receive is when they go to gigs and events and they meet new people. So instead of you having to go to events which aren't even on right now, we're going to bring the events to you. So yeah, you can come and see online networking events. You can network with all the people, all the industry operatives that Lewis has just mentioned, and hopefully you'll leave that session with more connections, more information, and more people that you can collaborate with to push your music careers forward. So that's the aim. Other stuff that we're launching, after we launch those, we are going to be looking to launch the workshops. We've been trialling them with some artists. Shout out again if that's one of you guys. And they're going really, really well. At the moment we are using Mural, which is like an online interactive workspace, which is really, really good. It's like an online whiteboard. So instead of it just being more of a university lecture, you will actually be interacting with me and Lewis in these sessions, and we will be delivering information to you with tasks and exercises. And at the end of these sessions, you'll leave a hell of a lot more information than you did previous. So, I mean, for example, the last one that I trialled was a press and PR one on press releases. And what I did is I taught an artist what a press release is, its purpose, how you can get one, how to plug one, how to write one, and then like a few like tips and tricks to do with the media. And he said that at the end of that it really massively helped him, and in 2021 he's going to be releasing some new music, and he's going to be doing a press release campaign using the information he learned in those workshops. So we'll see if he gets into any magazines, but I hope he does, because we've taught him well, and he really enjoyed the session. So yeah, and then we've got workshops, and then after that, sort of later in the year 2021 going into 2022, we've got some more things, but we'll speak about them some other time. But yeah, that's what's going on with Ivy really.
So basically, if you are interested in any of the stuff we've said, or you just want more information, or you just want to be put on the list, ready for when the services are launched so that we can communicate with you, chat to you guys and let you know what's going on, join our email list. We'll also put a link to that somewhere, either in the description or up above.
I might even be able to make one pop up here, so if YouTube is kind enough, you'll see one popping up here. But if not, it'll be down here.
So yeah, that is the total roundup for us, guys. So we'll let you carry on with your days and enjoy doing whatever you're doing. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. I might actually put Christmas hats on the thumbnail now, so...
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, we hope you guys have the best Christmas ever. End 2021 on a high, surrounded by your friends and family. Nice food, couple of drinks, get a bit merry. Merry Christmas, and I hope you have a brilliant New Year as well. And here's to 2021.
Bon voyage. Cup of tea's empty now, but cheers, Sharma.
See you guys next year.
Bye.